Alright, girly readers, let's go to Barnes. Hi girly readers, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexis and today we are having the ultimate girly reader vlog. So we are going to Barnes. I have a gift card and then I also have to return some books because your girl got convicted about reading a book. So we're gonna go return that. We're going we're going to Dunkin' and then show you guys what I got from Barnes, and then we're gonna talk about my March TBR. So if you're new, hi, I'm Alexis Danielle.
Hi, thank you for choosing Becky. What can I get started for you?
Hi, I'm here to pick up an order for Alexis.
Okay, I'll see you in the window.
Thank you. Okay guys, so I got a cold brew. That's so good. Hey, so I'm back from Barnes and these are all the books that I got. Okay, so first we're gonna start off with romance, and if you guys are new around here, as most of you are, romance is like my least favorite genre of like my top 3 favorite genres. So I'm a big fantasy and dystopian girly and then romance. So the first few books are romance and I got this one. It's the Icebreakers, which I haven't heard anything about. Like, I know one of my favorite YouTubers rated this a 5-star, and I read the back of it and I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm getting it. It's about this girl who wants a shot for the US figure skating team. And then there's a guy named Nate okay, so Nate is a hockey player, and then the main girl in this book is a figure skater, and then they have to share the rink, and I guess that's how the romance starts. So I'm actually really excited to read this book. It is X's and O's, and this is part of the influencer series. This is book 2, and I actually read Set on You, which is book 1. And basically these 2 series follow 2 sisters. The first book is about the sister who's a fitness influencer. This one is a book influencer, and this is the second book. I'm super excited to read. Because book influencers, I love books. I won't call myself a book influencer, but like something I aspire to be. So I'm super excited to read it because I loved the first one. And I just want to see all about the sisters. Book from this author. It's highly suspicious and unfairly cute, which I know nothing about. I just heard really good things about it and I like the cover. It was cute. So we're gonna give this a try. The Addicted series. Book 1. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I know a lot of really love this book, and I got the first one. Typically I have no self-control and I would get like the first 3 books. But, you know, I'm gonna listen to my fiance and buy the first book. So, we have the first book here, and I don't really know too much about it. First is the selection. I've heard so many good things about it, you know. 35 girls, 1 crown, the competition of a lifetime. So, and if you guys didn't know, the author I think is Christian. So I think it's really cool because this gives me Esther vibes. The way I used to be, which is an SA. It talks about SA in this book. I've heard a lot of people cry, and this is probably going to be the last book that I read, just because a lot of people say it's sad, and we'll see. So yeah, if you guys have read any of these books, let me know, girly readers. So we're back. It's a couple of days later just because I'm still in school. I'm still a college student, and your girl has an internship, a ministry internship, but that's here nor there. But if you wanna see like an inside scoop into my life, into my internship, into me pursuing ministry, check out my main channel. But we're back. This is my TBR. So let me tell you the backstory to this. Okay, so with this TBR, I kind of want to dip my toes into different genres, not just stick with dystopian or fantasy. I kind of want to read a little bit more romance, just because I really do stay clear of romance for the most part. So this is my March TBR. So this is my March TBR. We have a variety of stuff, and yes, I know I'm late to releasing my March TBR, but better late than never. So we'll start off with exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and I started off the month with Daughter of Light by my favorite author, Morgan L. Bussey. She is a Christian fantasy author, and I love everything that she writes. She can do no wrong in my eyes. I actually have all of her books down below. I've been meaning to get around to reading this trilogy, the Follower of the Word series. It was a great book, if I'm being quite honest. One of my favorites, but if you guys want more deets into that, keep a lookout for my March wrap-up. So the next book that I read, that I decided, you know what, Alexis, we're gonna take a change of pace, because prior to this, to reading the Follower of Word, I was actually reading the Shatter Me series. So a good, you know, we're taking a break from the fantasy for a little bit. So we decided to get the most cute, fluffy, easy romance book by Sarah Adams. I loved this book. It was so cute. One of my favorite romances. Loved it. It was a chef's kiss. But totally recommend, especially if it's a, like, this book would be a great book to get you started into reading again, because it's not big at all. It's funny, it's cute. 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's super cute. Okay, so the current book that I'm reading, can you believe, guys, that I'm on the third book of my March TBR, and it is X's and O's. Yes, I know, we literally just bought this a couple of days ago when you guys saw the haul, but I have no self-control. I wanted to read my book. So again, I'm loving it. Like, guys, like, I'm on the phone with my fiance, I'm like, babe, this is what happened, and I like read him lines from the book. Does anybody else do that? But I love it. It's super cute. Like, after I'm done filming this, I'm gonna go read. So yeah, this is so cute. This is such a cute book. So actual books that are on my TBR that I haven't read, like I said, I wanted to have more variety in my TBR, so we are reading A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. We wanted a change of pace. We didn't want romance, we didn't want dystopian or fantasy, so we decided to go for like a mystery book, which I know so many people love this book, and I only got the first one because I'm a little scared to like dip my toes into a different genre. So I only got the first one, and Follower of the Word, book 2, and it's Son of Truth, which, if I'm being quite honest, guys, this is probably going to be the last book that I read, like the last book of the month, because this series is not super high on my TBR, if I'm being honest. Now the last 3 books are like maybes for me. Hopefully I get to them, but I'm not like super like, oh, I have to make this TBR. Well, these are newer books, so I'm not in a rush to read them. Other books I've had for a little bit, which I've been really meaning to read. But you know, you guys already know the selection: Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute, and The Icebreaker. So those are just the last 3 of my TBR. I'm really not putting too much emphasis on these 3 just because they're new. But overall, these are the ones that I really want to get to, and these are just if I have extra time. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 books for the month of March, and we're already on the 3rd book, and hopefully we'll finish the 3rd book by tonight.